Hey gang, welcome back to an all-new toy review right here on ToyWorldOrder.com with me, Duvall, and my buddy Dave Draper.
Yay!
We're back, guys, with an all-new Transformer review. Whoa! Who would have thunk it? Did you thunk it?
I did not thunk it.
I didn't thunk it either. We're just thunking it hard. We're a couple of thunkers. Hardcore thunking.
Yeah, it's about appropriate, yeah.
Peace side! That's my thunker.
Oh my god.
Sign.
There will be Transformers in this Transformers review. Well, there.
Gang, we're taking a look at another Titans Return figure this time.
Yay!
One of the Voyager class figures. None other.
Janeway.
Galvatron.
Tuvok.
No, not that.
Oh, it's Chakotay.
Oh, God. Not Star Trek Voyager. The line of figures Voyager, which are the deluxe. Yeah, basically.
Except they can't call it that because the basics are deluxes.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I know in the last review I called them basics. They're still basics to me, even though they're deluxes.
They are basics, even though they're called deluxes. That's a cheesy gimmick.
Hasbro's way of going, let's change the packaging.
It's like movie theater sizes, you know, or like Starbucks sizes. They have these crazy deluxe is basic, and basic is deluxe, and Voyager is deluxe.
Can I get a Frappuccino Rappa?
Yeah, whatever.
It's like this big. It's crazy.
So Galvatron.
Galvatron. Again, another figure I picked out of this first wave of stuff that had hit, mostly because I don't have a Generation style Galvatron. I mean, we came close with...
I thought it was out of respect for Leonard Nimoy.
Well, it is, kind of. We kind of came close. One of the Combiner Wars figures was Galvatronus. So we kind of got a Galvatron like combiner, but no actual Galvatron. Yeah, Galvatron-esque, but no actual Galvatron. And this is a Nucleon with Galvatron. Of course, the Voyager class figures are boxed because they are the larger scale figures, somewhat.
One would almost say deluxe.
Yes, yes. It's a very, very nice looking box. Again, very much like the Combiner Wars boxes. Like Dave said, they kind of blend in. If you weren't looking for Titans Returns, you might miss them because you might glance at them and go, oh, those are Combiner Wars stuff, because the boxes look very similar. But some great artwork on the front, as well as some that gives you a better look at that artwork on the side. And then the back, of course, shows the 3 different transformations, because Galvatron is a triple changer. As well as a headmaster.
They just went like all crazy with this one, didn't they?
Yeah, he's a triple changer as well as a headmaster. And what's kind of cool, we'll take a little bit...
And a target master, and a combiner, and a pretender.
We'll take a little closer look at it, but his headmaster, Nucleon, actually looks like a tiny Megatron.
What?
Yeah, it's actually looks like a very little tiny Megatron. It's kind of cool. Well, with that out of the way, what do you say we break open Galvatron and Nucleon and take a look at them up close and personal? A little bitty tiny Megatron.
Chakotay.
It's not Star Trek Voyager. No, wrong Voyager. Let's take a look. All right, Galvatron. Now, this is one I've been waiting for a while to have a decent, fun Galvatron. And well, in my opinion, it's probably not the best figure out of this line. I'm sure others will argue. He's a little clunky. I mean, the way he holds his gun on his arm, he can only raise it up, and you can't really do a whole lot with.
As opposed to the hyper-articulated vintage figure.
Well, I know, but you know what I mean. Articulation on here, let's take his gun off here. Articulation on him is pretty common with the other Transformer figures we've looked at. He's got, you know, he can bend at the knees pretty well and get into poses pretty well. His arms here have he does have double jointed elbows because of the way that he transforms, and his shoulders here are on ratchets. You can hear that nice ratchet. Yeah. And the good thing is his hands actually, his wrist.
Is ratcheted as well. Wow.
Yeah, is ratchet as well. So
I assume he needs it for the transformation or something.
Well, I think it's just pretty much to keep his hands in there, because like with Scourge's hands just kind of flop out because they're not on ratchet.
That, yeah,
they just kind of flop out. Galvatron's transformation, it's pretty interesting. The headmaster here, you would think that the crown piece here is part of the headmaster, but it is not. It's actually the headmaster itself. This actually is on a spring. Here, I'll show you.
You gotta open the thing up.
Open his chest up. So you open the chest cavity up here. And this thing's actually on a spring, so it goes inside of his chest when you go to transform him. Now, when you transform him back, the fun part here is that you bring the chest part up and watch. Wow!
Wow!
I know. It springs.
Seconds of entertainment value.
The headmaster comes off there. There's a little headmaster figure there. He comes off the head. Galvatron's transformation is a little bit more... there's a little bit more to it than some of the other characters.
Well, he is a Voyager.
He is a Voyager, indeed.
Here, I'll take Janeway out of the way.
You can take Janeway. Pretty easy. His hands just ratchet in, and then those get snapped to the top of his forearms, like so. Get the other one snapped in there. It's much easier said. There we go. Much easier said than done sometimes. So snapping those into place, so you have his arms tied up there. We'll move these back here. The arms here, the whole shoulder part is actually part of a pivot. So what's he doing over there? Why is he coming in? What's he doing?
This is bad comedy. Oh, well, that was a puppet voice.
Oh, that was a puppet voice.
Wow.
Wow.
Apparently tiny voices and puppet voices are the same thing.
The shoulders here are on a pivot, so these actually can pivot down, like so.
Oh, good God, what are you doing over there?
What we're going to do is we're going to pivot the arms around here, and those are going to get put into place here soon. The back here, which we'll get to the second transformation soon, the jet part pops up, and then this what looks like a little handle here, a little trigger that pops down, and then you turn his waist around like so, and then the trigger actually covers up his chest section there pretty nicely, and then we open his legs, so his legs open up like so, little doors in his legs here open up like so, and then his feet swivel down like so.
Like so?
Like so. And then basically you pivot his arm, he pivot his legs, and those are going to snap together.
Like so.
Now in a second. It's a matter of getting them. And those lock together.
Like so.
Yep, just like so. Just like that. Although they don't really lock together very well, but they... Oh, that's why here. This is why. There we go. His little thigh pads get in the way sometimes.
Like so.
Like so. Well, quit making fun of me, David. Like so. There we go. So connect those two parts together, and then we have the top here of his gun. The arms here, these things swivel back around, and then the treads come down like so. So you get this little action going on here where you bring those down, bring these back. It doesn't want to cooperate very well. So you're left with it didn't want to cooperate very well today. There we go. And then you swivel the arms back down at the shoulder pivots like so. So you're left with this mess.
Like so.
Like so. So you're left with basically a gunless gun. Now his forearm gun here, pretty simple. You flip the top up. I was waiting for a like so from David. You flip the bottom up.
Like so.
And then this whole part plugs in. There's a hole right there where the headmaster goes. There's a hole underneath it. That pops in. You put the two shoulder blades up, and boom! You have Galvatron in this gun mode. Pretty nice looking gun mode. It looks much like Galvatron does in the cartoon and in the vintage toy in gun mode a little bit. It's a nice little, it's a nice look overall to the character and the feel of it. He's a triple changer though, so this isn't the only mode that he's got. He actually has another mode. So in order to get that, you take the gun out, you bring up.
Now the vintage one was not a triple changer.
Not a triple changer, okay. No. You bring up the cockpit, and that folds into place.
Like so.
This part here snaps back and snaps into place there. We'll fold those two pieces down. The arms here fold up, fold over, fold up, fold over like that.
Like so.
And like so. So we've got this action going on here with the feet, and then this is really easy. You bring his legs up. There's a little notch right here on the arms. There's a little hole inside the kneecap, and those simply snap right into place.
Like so.
You get the other one.
Oh, well, apparently not.
There we go. Snap into place.
Like so.
And you have Galvatron in his jet mode.
And it's got a little cockpit for the little...
It does. It has a little
Megatron guy.
Has a little cockpit for the headmaster here. This pops open.
Like so.
Like so. And then we get our little headmaster figure. The cockpit. and the headmaster can fly Galvatron. And also, the gun here, transforming it back into the mode for him to hold on his arm. Underneath the cockpit, there's a hole, and the gun just simply snaps into said hole, like so. And he can also use the Galvatron gun in jet mode.
Like so.
Like so, and fly around and blast things. So, the gun mode is much better. I don't like the jet mode all that much. I don't think it's a great mode.
I like the jet mode better, just
really?
Based on my incredibly ignorant, limited experience with the toy. I do, because it doesn't have... It uses all the parts of the Buffalo. Like
True.
The cannon mode has that cockpit hanging underneath.
Yeah,
you know?
I understand. I get what you're saying.
So that looks like it's a more realized transformation.
Transformation, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a nice little nod towards the movie version of Megatron, and the fact that he turned into a jet. In my honest opinion, that's not what they were going for, but that's how I look at it.
When did he turn into a jet?
Well, he was kind of a Cybertronian jet thing in the first couple movies. Megatron was, not Galvatron.
Yeah.
Galvatron was the car. And
you're talking about the Bay movies, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
in the Bay movies.
Who can tell what they even turned into in those movies?
That's true.
Turned into a big pile of ugly garbage.
That's true. But a nice couple of alt modes and a great robot mode.
Like so.
Yes, like so. There you go, guys. There's a look at Galvatron.
Who died and made him Pope?
Megatron did. He looks like he's the Decepticon Pope with the big pointy hat.
He does. That's quite the hat.
Cockpit head. I am Cockpitatron.
This is the rejected Michael Bay Silent Hill design.
Oh, scary robotic pyramid head.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do it right now.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Let's try to pretend that we're semi-professional.
We're not.
We're not.
No. See, gang, we have fun with our toys. Well, we try to. Sometimes our toys make jokes.
To be fair, you haven't pulled a chunk out of him yet.
I haven't yet. Not of this one.
Yeah, not on this one.
Oh, gosh. Oops. The review still isn't over yet. So
to be fair,
there's still that possibility.
Oh, dear Lord.
I know he's
getting fussy.
He's getting fussy. There we go. There you go, guys. Titans Return Galvatron. A great leader class figure. Or he's a deluxe, isn't he?
He's a Voyager, I thought.
He's a Voyager, yeah. God,
the
who
box.
can tell anymore?
Boxes is Voyagers.
Who can tell anymore?
Tiny ones is Legend, then I think it's Deluxe, and then it's Voyager, and then it's...
It's ridiculous. Can we just say regular, large, and larger?
It's like small, medium, large, I don't know. Kind of pricey, overpriced, super pricey, and then dear golly, gumption too expensive.
Yeah, I agree. A great figure, though. It's nice to have a really nice Galvatron. I still kind of up in the air. I think some of the figures, the Headmasters, work better. I'm kind of bummed that everything on the Titans Return line is a Headmaster, which just kind of goes...
It's a little wonky, yeah.
It's a little wonky, but I get they wanted to include the Headmaster stuff in there somehow. That's all right. In the end, at the end of the day, we've got some great figures. Galvatron's pretty cool, so I really enjoyed it. Gang, there you go. Check us out on YouTube.com, youtube.com/ToyWorldOrder. Hit subscribe, mash the like button, or Pope Decepticon will come for you in your sleep. He's coming for you. Check out ToyWorldOrder.com for all the podcasts we do. David Naval's Toys and Collectibles, Married to the Collection. You check out everything we've done to past to present.
Like so.
Will you stop making fun of me?
No.
Again, we'll be back real soon with an all-new toy review right here on ToyWorldOrder.com. So until next time, David.
Keep playing with your toys.
Take care, guys. We'll see you next time. What's he doing?
Like so.
Yes.